Know how. I mean, know how you can understand and enjoy any language without understanding the numbering system of the language, especially the Arabic language, because it has a lot of intricacies. And this is why we've come up with this summarized lesson to teach you how to understand the counting of the Arabic language, especially when it involves the masculine nouns, the feminine nouns, when it involves numbers, dual numbers, and plural numbers. This is good for those of us who do not live in Arabic speaking countries like Nigeria, USA, Canada, and the rest of other countries which are non-Arabic speaking countries. So today we want to look at the basics of these rules of numbering. We recall that in the previous episode we had taught all this, but in this episode we are going to be joining everything together for you. Inshallah, are you ready for this lesson? Let's kick off. Now the first thing you need to understand, as you can see on the board, we are on lesson Ad-Darus Al-Rabi' wal-Ishrun, lesson 24 of our popular book Durus al-Lughat al-Arabiyya li Ghayri Natiqina Biha, which is also known as Medina Arabic course. You can see that counting for numbers 1 and 2 have different rule. The rule says that these numbers must go in line with what is being counted. If what is being counted is a masculine noun, then the number will be coming in masculine form. Like when I have talibun, a student, it will simply be talibun wahidun, one single male student. If this student is to be a female student, it will be talibatun wahidatun. The word wahidatun is going in line because it is a feminine word. It is going in line with talibatun. If the male students are two, it will be talibani ithnani, two male students. If they are females, it will be talibatani ithnatani. Understand this. Ithnani masculine, ithnatani feminine. This is the rule guiding number 1 and 2. As for numbers from 3 to 9, they also have a different rule. The rule states that what is being counted, the noun that is being counted, should be in its jam'u form, the plural form. That is the first rule. The second rule says that it should alternate the number. If what is being counted is a masculine word, then the number should be coming in the feminine pattern. If what is being counted is a feminine word, then the number should be coming in the masculine form. Example, when I have 3 students, I will simply say thalathatu tulabin. Thalathatu is coming in the feminine form, and tulab is the plural form of the word talibun. But if we have 3 female students, it will be thalathu talibatin, 3 female students. Another rule to learn for numbers 3 to 9 is that what is being counted will be coming as the mudafun ilay carrying kisra. That's why we have thalathatu tulabin and thalathu talibatin. The same goes for arba'atu tulabin, arba'u talibatin, khamsatu tulabin, khamsu tulabin, sittatu tulabin, sittu talibatin, sab'atu tulabin, sab'u talibatin, thamaniyatu tulabin. Here we have thamani talibatin, tis'atu tulabin, tis'u talibatin. Then for the word ashara, which is number 10, it is the same. For the masculine word, it will be asharatu tulabin, 10 students, 10 male students. For the female student, it will be ashru. You can see ashru. The shin here will be having sukun. But male, it will be asharatu tulabi, 10 male students. Then for the female student, it will be ashru talibati. This is the rule guiding numbers from 3 to 10. Now let's move on to numbers from 11 to 19 or even 20. First, number 11 and 12 have specific rule. The rule says that since these numbers are coming in dual, the first is the 1 and the second is the 10, which is 11. Then we also have the 2 and the 10, which is the 12. These numbers, the first rule for numbers 11 and 12 is that as long as what is being counted is masculine, these two numbers will be coming in the masculine form. Like when I have 11 male students, to be ahada ashara taliban. Do you understand? Because ahada is a masculine word, ashara is also a masculine word. So it will be ahada ashara taliban. The other rule is that from this number 11 to 19, all what will be counted will be coming in the singular form, but in the accusative pattern carrying fatha. So it will be what? Ahada ashara kawkaban. Just as Yusuf alayhi salam told his father that what? Inni ra'aytu ahada ashara kawkaban. Indeed, my father, I saw 11 stars. Do you understand? Ahada ashara kawkaban. But what if what is being counted is a feminine word? Then these two numbers should also be coming in the feminine pattern. So it will be what? Ihda ashrata talibatan. Do you understand? So for number 11, that is it. For 12, it will also be ithna ashara taliban. Allah said in the Quran, ithna ashara shahran. Do you understand? 11 months. Sorry, 12 months. But if the 12 is counting feminine word, it will also be what? Ithnata ashrata talibatan. So this rule is specific to that of 11 and 12. Now moving to numbers 13 to 19. They also have the same rule. The rule states that the first part of the number, which is the 3 to 9, should always be different from what is being counted. Do you understand? If what is being counted, for an example, is a masculine word, then the word to be used for 13, the 3, they will be coming in the feminine pattern. It will be what? Thalathata. Because that is the feminine pattern. So you have thalathata ashara taliban. Do you understand? So you're going to alternate the single digit there, which is the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with what is being counted. If what is being counted is a masculine word, the 3 to 9 will be what? Feminine pattern. If what is being counted is feminine word, then the 3 to 9 will be coming in the masculine form. Let me give an example. When you have 13 students, to be thalathata ashara taliban. When you have 13 female students, thalatha ashrata talibatan. Do you understand? Another rule specific to number 11 to 19 is that all of these numbers, they are mabni, they are non-declinable. They do not change to thalatha to ashara to no. They are always ahada ashara. Thalathata ashara, always carrying fatha. That is the pattern they are coming in. So you have 14 male students, 14 male students, arba'ata ashara taliban. 14 female students, arba'a ashrata talibatan. Do you understand? 15 male students, khamsata ashara taliban. For females, khamsa ashrata taliban. For 16, it will be khamsata ashara taliban. Khamsa ashrata talibatan for female students. Then if you have 16 male students, you will be what? Sittata ashara taliban. For female, sitta ashrata talibatan. 17, sab'ata ashara taliban. Sab'a ashrata talibatan. 18, thamaniyata ashara taliban. Thamani ashrata talibatan. 19, tis'ata ashara taliban. For female students to be tis'a ashrata talibatan. Now we come to 20. Numbers 20, the rule is the same thing with this. You simply have ishuruna. 20 is ishuruna, whether for male or for female. So you have ishuruna taliban, 20 male students, ishuruna talibatan, 20 female students. MashaAllah. Now, to count for numbers 1 to 21 to 29. Just as we have 31 to 39, 41 to 49. All these will now be the same. They are counting. So now let's learn how to count 21 to 29, so we can use it for 31 to 39, 41 to 49 all. The first is for us to understand that numbers 21 and 22, they also have a specific rule. The rule is the same thing as we have learned before, that the beginning number, the single digit there, which is the 1 and 2, they will go in line with what is being counted. If you have 21 male students, you have what? Wahidun. Now, wahidun. Here, the first word will carry dhamma. It is declinable. It depends on where it is appearing in a sentence. So I will say wahidun wa ishuruna taliban. 21 male students. If they are female students, what? Wahidatun wa ishuruna talibatan. Sorry, ihda. We're going to ihda. Ihda wa ishuruna taliban. Because ihda is used as for feminine. So ihda wa ishuruna talibatan. 21 female students. If you have 22, it will be what? Ithnani wa ishuruna taliban. For female students, ithnatani wa ishuruna talibatan. This is specific to 21 and 22. For 23 to 29, they are the same. All you need to do is to alternate the numbers that's been used. If what you are counting is a masculine word, then the first digit should be in the feminine pattern. Like when you have 23 male students, the 3 there should be coming in the feminine form. So you say thalathatun wa ishuruna taliban for male. For female students, it will be thalathun wa ishuruna talibatan. Do you understand? MashaAllah. For 24, you have arba'atun wa ishuruna taliban, male. Then arba'un wa ishuruna talibatan, female. 25, khamsatun wa ishuruna taliban. Khamsun wa ishuruna talibatan. Sittatun wa ishuruna taliban. Sittun wa ishuruna talibatan. Sab'atun wa ishuruna taliban. Sab'un wa ishuruna talibatan. Then we have thamaniyatun wa ishuruna taliban. Thamanin wa ishuruna talibatan. Then for 19 male students to be tis'atun wa ishuruna taliban. Then 19 female students to be tis'un wa ishuruna talibatan. MashaAllah. Then for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, they are all the same. It will always be thalathuna taliban or thalathuna talibatan. 30 male or 30 female students. Do you understand? For 100, for 90, tis'una taliban or tis'una talibatan. MashaAllah. So from here, you can see the counting for 1 to 29 is already fixed. You already understand. And counting for numbers which are called the code, numbers like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, they are all the same. So you say thalathuna taliban or thalathuna talibatan. Now we come to number 100. To count for number 100, it is very easy. Now what you are counting will not determine because mi'ah is 100. So mi'atu is 100. If you have male students, you simply say mi'atu talibin. So the singular, mi'atu talibin. But when mi'ah comes, the next word will be coming as the mudafun ilay. So it will be mi'atu talibin, 100 male students, mi'atu talibatin, 100 female students. So you understand? What if you have 101? This is easy. Mi'atu talibin, 100 students, wa taliban, and a student. Or talibun and a student. Mi'atu talibatin, 100 female students, wa talibatun, and a student, meaning 101. Because talibun means 1. You can still add and say mi'atu talibin wa talibun wahidun if you choose. For numbers 103, you will say mi'atu talib. For example, if you have a single male student, to be mi'atu talibin wa mi'atun wa thalathatu tullabin, 103 students. So you go back to how you counted from 3 to 9 and add it only. So mi'atu 100, thalathatu tullabin, 103 students. For females, mi'atu talibatin, mi'atu is 100, wa thalathu talibatin. 104, mi'atu wa arba'atu talibatin. MashaAllah. So arba'atu tullabin, then the rest of them as you can see on the board. So all of this is how to count from 1 to 100 and from 100 to 110. When you come to 110, it is the same. All you need to do is to say mi'atun wa ashratu tullabin. That is 110 students, male students. Or mi'atu wa ashru talibatin. MashaAllah. Now we come to counting from, for 111 it is the same, because 11 is ahada ashara taliban. So you say mi'atun wa ahada ashara taliban, 111 student. For female student, mi'atun wa ihda ashrata talibatan. This is easy. Then when you come to 200 to be, 200 will be mi'atani. That is 200 students, mi'atani. So for 200 students to be mi'ata talibin or mi'ata talibatin. Then let's count from 300 to 900. The first number, the single number, will always be coming in the masculine form, which is thalathu mi'ati. That is 300, thalathu mi'ati. So any of the two, whether you use the masculine word or feminine, to be thalathu mi'ati talibin or thalathu mi'ati talibatin. Arba'u mi'ati 400, khamsu mi'ati 500, sittu mi'ati 600, sab'u mi'ati 700, thamani mi'ati 800, then tis'u mi'ati, that is 900. So now you have 1,000. 1,000 is called alfun, which is 1,000. For 1,000 students, alfu talibin. Alfun is also single. You don't have alpha, you only have alfun. So alfu talibin or alfu talibatin. That is 100 male students or 100 female students. If you have 2,000 to be alfani. That is 2,000. So for 2,000 students to be alfa talibin, alfa talibatin. MashaAllah. If you jot this down so you are following, when we finish you can revise it again and you see that it becomes easy as it will stick into your brain. So if you have 3,000, it will be thalatha. Unlike 300 that we have, it was thalathu mi'a. But for 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, you're going to be using the feminine form of the single word. Thalathatu alafin. Thalathatu alafi talibin. Thalathatu alafi talibatin. For 4,000, it will be arba'atu alafin, which is 4,000. Arba'atu alafi talibin. Arba'atu alafi talibatin. So 5,000, khamsatu alafin. 6,000, sittatu alafin. 7,000, sab'atu alafin. Thamaniyatu alafin. Tis'atu alafin. MashaAllah. So if you have 10,000, it will be asharatu alafin. You're going to use the same asharatu alafin. MashaAllah. When you have 200,000, it will be 20,000 first. It will be ishuruna alfun. From 20,000, we are going to be using the single form of the alf. So 20,000, ishuruna alfin. Thalathuna alfin. Then arba'una alfin. MashaAllah. Then if you want to count from 100,000 to be mi'atu alfin, mi'ata alfin, thalathu mi'ati alfin, arba'u mi'ati alfin, then arba'u mi'ati khamsu mi'ati alfin. MashaAllah. Now we have a short exercise on the board. You have the number 6, then 5, 4, 3. We have to count this in Arabic language. So it is, if we are going to be using it for a male student, to be thalathatu, it will be thalat wa arba'una wa khamsu mi'a wa sittatu alafi talibin. Can see if it is male student. So but here we have thalathatun wa arba'una wa khamsu mi'atin wa sittatu alafi riyalin. But when you have rubiyya, it will be thalathun wa arba'una wa khamsu mi'a wa sittatu alafi rubiyya. MashaAllah. Now we have ahwalul adad. What is the condition of the numbers which is being counted? The first condition is that al-adadani. The first numbers 1, wahidun wa thnani. The first number 1 and 2 ala wafqil ma'dud. They must go in line with what is being counted, as we have said earlier. The second rule says that al-adadu min thalatha ila ashara. Numbers from 3 to 10 ala aksil ma'dud. They will go in opposite to what is being counted. What we say thalathatu tullabin, thalathu talibatin. Number 3, we have the two words ahada ashara, wathna ashara, 11 and 12, al-juz'ani ala wafqil ma'dud. The two parts must go in line with what is being counted. Ahada ashara kawkaban, ihda ashrata إحدى عشرة حقائب ما شاء الله. The fourth rule says Al-Adad min thalatha ashara ila tis'ata ashara. Numbers from 13 to 19. Al-Juz al-Awwal al-Aks al-Ma'dud wal-Juz al-Thani ala wafkihi. The first part of it, which is Salasa or Arba, they must go against what is being counted, and the second part must go in line with what is being counted. Now we have Ahwal al-Ma'dud, the condition of what is being counted. Numbers mean 3 ila 10, from 3 to 10, which is Tullabun Jam'u Majrur. They must always come in the plural form, and they will be carrying Kisra. So from 3, Thalathatu Tullabin, Thalathu Talibatin. Asharatu Tullabin, Ashru Talibatin. From numbers from 11 to 99, Taliban, you're going to be using the singular form of the word Taliban, carrying Fatha, which is Mufrad Mansub, carrying Fatha. Then number from 100 to 1000, Talibin, you're going to be using the singular form Talibin or Talibatin, carrying Kisra. With this, we are done doing this summarized lesson for this lesson of numbers. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us understanding. Make sure you revise so you learn this very well and use it during your marketing, going to the grocery store to buy foodstuffs and other things. If you always use these numbers, it will you familiarize yourself with it, and it will be easy for you to communicate with. We ask Allah to bless all of us. Do make sure you like, share with your friends, and drop comments in the comment section. Until we meet again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.